Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. I am in Hollywood, and something that you find that's interesting about being in Hollywood is that there's self-identifying places to let you know that, like, you know, you're in a particular place where they do a particular thing, like this, for instance. So I would be in Hollywood, and if I needed to do laundry, I would go somewhere like the Hollywood Laundry. Name's in the title. It tells you where you are. It tells you what you can do there. Oh, by the way, please click like on the channel and subscribe to it and all that good stuff, because that's why we're here, you know. I don't know, is that what we're here for? Anyway, I'm just gonna take a little walk, and I know I had done a walk on Sunset before and showed you a couple things, so I'm gonna do a little bit of that now. So basically, since the beginning of the whole situation, you know, a couple of years ago and whatnot, when they shut everything down and there was a big problem with tents on, like, everywhere, like the Sunset and Hollywood Boulevard and that kind of thing. And so now they're basically kind of cleaning a lot of that up, so which is great. They have places that people can go, which is also great. So I'm just gonna walk by one of these places that you know, if you go back to my most recent Sunset Boulevard walk, and it has a picture of the Guitar Center in it, you will find what I'm talking about. So go back and watch that one, and then you'll see, like, I walk by basically a bunch of tents on Sunset. So I'm gonna actually walk by that place right now, and I'm not going to do any talking as I'm walking by in case there's anyone in it, but you can kind of get the idea of how things had changed from here and then. So here we go. All right, so we are at Sunset and Martel, and this is where I walked across the street and then kind of stopped talking for a little while. So I'm going to do that kind of as we pass these places that I'm walking up to right now. Now, where I am right now, this was all tents, like all of it. So they have cleaned up a lot of it. It looks like there might have been a fire here, so that might have had something to do with it. So yeah, so go back to the other video, and you'll see the difference between then and now. And so right now we're just gonna check out what's in this parking lot, so we see what's around here. You know, we have a Mike's Smoke Shop in case you feel like you need to smoke. Then this would be a good place to go in and get your smoke, right next to a donut shop. You have medical doctors right here. Oh, is this place even open? Hollywood Easy Clinic has moved to an online business. So that'd be a no, Bob. Let's see, what do we got here? Dermalogica? I don't know, looks like it's closed. Another tobacco place next to a chicken place. Oh, looks like this one's closed. So, okay, so apparently the people that were going to get their smoking kind of things from this place are now going to get their smoking kind of things from that place. So, I mean, you know, one moves in, one moves out. This is how things work, you know. This is the Rock and Roll Ralph's. It's been pretty famous as a Rock and Roll Ralph's for as long as I remember it. So, you know, Sunset, Ralph's, Rock and Roll Ralph's. It even says it right on the front, you know, in case you didn't know where you were. You know, I mean, and that's kind of what I was saying, you know, about Hollywood, and how they definitely try to let you know where you are in Hollywood and what you can do at those places. So, like Rock and Roll, on Sunset, like the Sunset Strip, and Ralph's, which is a grocery store. So they put those two titles together, two names together, so that you can identify exactly what's happening no matter how drunk you are. So I think that's the reason for all these things. Segue, these trees are so awesome. It's like purple trees. They bloom like this every year. They make a big old giant mess, like on the sidewalks and whatnot. But I gotta say that they're part of my favorite time of years in the springtime, when those purple trees bloom, because then I know that I get to walk, you know, down a street with purple trees on it, just like Dr. Seuss, because Dr. Seuss would approve of this kind of thing. So, you know, if you don't know who Dr. Seuss is, then why are you watching his channel? Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna do a little walking and talking and whatnot, so you can see kind of what's around Sunset and in Hollywood here. So we are crossing Poinsettia on Sunset Boulevard. You have on your right hand side, you got your Sunset West Motel Sure Stay collection by Western. I mean, that's one of those also obvious things that would say sure stay, like sure you can stay here. If you're gonna stay here, then you are surely staying here. I mean, that's why they make words, right? So we're coming up on a restaurant, Bossa Nova. It's pretty famous little restaurant. A lot of people like it. It's cool. Pizza, pasta. I remember when I could have pizza and pasta, so that was good. But if you want to have some pizza and pasta, then you can go to this place. Lots of people do. All right, we're coming up on Sunset and Detroit. They have murals all over the place, which is cool. So this is a liquor store, Consumers Liquor, which is again with words. It's like, you know, Consumers Liquor. We want you to consume the liquor, and you can get liquor to consume in Consumers Liquor. So wordplay. So we're coming up on Sunset and La Brea. La Brea is a major thoroughfare that basically goes all the way from to my left all the way to the Hollywood Hills, which is going this way, and then if you go down south on La Brea, it goes all the way to the airport. So this street is a long street, excellent thoroughfare if you need to get to here, from here to there. So good stuff. I recommend La Brea if you need to get places. So this place is right at Sunset and La Brea. It's Tacos Gavilan. Gavilan? Yeah, I'm slaughtering that word. This place has been many different things. It's like, I don't know why, but like whatever business goes there doesn't end up staying there for whatever reason. But it was like an internet cafe at one point. It was, I think, a juice bar place at one point, and now it's a taco place. So I think that being in LA, you know, you're probably gonna have a better opportunity to sell tacos than anything else. So I think that this may be the best bet for that particular location. So, you know, fingers crossed for them. Costs a lot of money to start a business, so good on them. So in the same parking lot as the Tacos Gavilan, no, anyway, yep, just don't try to say it, Kyle. Okay, there is a Ross Dress for Less, which is an awesome place. If you've never been there, it's like they have discount kind of stuff, like a, you know, where big shops bring their inventory, and you get to have things for less money than you pay for it otherwise. And here's a 7-Eleven, which we all know what 7-Eleven is, right? This place right here, which is like right down the street from where we just were, used to be in Acapulco's. And I tell you what, it should never have changed from Acapulco's. Now it's not there. I can't go to Acapulco's because it's not there anymore. So we've had a lot of disappointments, you know, about things shutting down, and then just like, where's my Acapulco's? How do I get like that awesome burrito, you know, right there? You don't. So what just happened, I was just walking and I was, you know, talking to you guys, and this an older homeless lady basically needed some help. So, you know, I reach in to get a couple dollars from my wallet, and then I handed it to her, and then I realized that I just handed her a 1 and a 10, and that's totally fine, you know. It's like she needed that 10 more than I did. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, we just help where we can and do the best we can. All right, so we are at Sunset and Orange, and you have an In-N-Out burger right across the street. But if you can look up right above that, you will see a sign for the Hotel Roosevelt. And I think that that is one of the coolest things, that you can be like kind of anywhere in Hollywood south of that hotel, and you can see the sign of the Hotel Roosevelt. And we're gonna actually go there at some point. Okay, so what is the Hotel Roosevelt? The Hotel Roosevelt is the place where they had the very first Academy Awards. So, and I've actually been to that room, and it's a pretty cool hotel. So yeah, we'll go there sometime. Good stuff. So right off on the other side of the street here is an off-Broadway shoe store. That is a Raven, and that's pretty cool. But can you see it? Always putting on a show, the Ravens. They're like a very acrobatic bird, and they squawk and they make noise and they talk to Odin. So that's pretty cool. So I'm off of Sunset right now. I'm just going down the street. I just wanted to give you an idea of kind of like how these neighborhoods work, because you have like right off of Sunset, you have like Sunset Boulevard, which is all businesses. Like nobody lives on Sunset Boulevard unless you live in a hotel, and that's like super expensive. But it's like here, you know, we're right off of Sunset. You have these little houses, you know, they have like a lot of like bungalows and houses and stuff like that off of Sunset. And as you can see, places like this right off of Sunset, people like to have a little bit more privacy. You know, they got the gates and whatnot, because look at that. It's like looks like every single one of these places has a gate. All right, cool. So yeah, little bungalows, little iron gates, you know. Nice bungalow over there. That's nice. So this is Orange and Longpre. So yeah, so we're like a block, like one block off of Sunset Boulevard, and this is just like just apartments, you know. You got apartments, you got bungalows, you know. It's pretty cool. So this area is under 24-hour video surveillance. They are surveilling me. I am surveilling them. So yeah, so that gives you, you know, a pretty good idea of the area. You know, I'll do some more walking and talking like this, you know, different parts of Hollywood, so that you can just like, you know, come along with me, get an idea of what's going on. Please click like on this, comment on anything that you see that you like, or if you have any questions, or if you have any knowledge that you want to, you know, give knowledge, because knowledge is always good to give to others. So or any questions, yeah, just write in the comments, and I would appreciate it. And along with the likes and subscribes, and it's all appreciated. Go check out some other videos and my shenanigans and all that good stuff. So let's keep walking. All right, so this parking lot right here, if you will notice what that sign says, we are at De Longpre and Sycamore. Now, this sign right here says the Jim Henson Company. Now, if you don't know who Jim Henson is, Jim Henson created the Muppets. So that's just pretty cool. So today is Sunday, so there's nobody here right now doing work-related things as far as I can see. There's a couple cars, but you know, I'm gonna say they're closed. So yeah, but that's pretty cool. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna be able to show you something else here in a minute. But this we're walking along the side of is the Jim Henson Studios, which is pretty cool. You can see how the color of the building is kind of green, like not quite as green as Kermit, but maybe indicative of Kermit. Yeah, I see what they're doing. Yeah. So right on the other side of the street is the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. So that's pretty cool. In case you wanted to know where it was, that's on La Brea and De Langre. So La Brea and De Langre. So right now, this is we were just walking next to it. This is the Jim Henson Studios. And it's got a lot of history here. Charles Chaplin shot a lot of stuff here. It's very cool. And as you can see up at the top there, who's that? Oh, we know who that is. That is Kermit the Frog, representing Hollywood like he does. So it's pretty cool. Charlie Chaplin, historic Charlie Chaplin studio, built in 1917, declared 1969, historic cultural monument number 58. Very cool. So, what that means is that they can't tear this place down. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoy this kind of stuff, because I enjoy doing it. So yeah, let me know what you want to see. So speaking of like things from earlier, this whole piece of sidewalk right here on La Brea and Sunset, this was all tents. So yeah, so apparently they have done a lot of cleaning up in the city. So I hope that those people have a good place to stay and that they're not on the street, because that's not healthy for anybody. So this is the mobile station right here at Sunset and La Brea, and you can see the gas prices right now at this particular station: $6.09 for regular unleaded and $6.39 for Supreme. Yeah, so we're at Detroitian, Sunset in Detroit, and this is the library, the Will and Ariel Durant Library. They did have a lot of tents along this area too, which are no longer here. So they have this lovely brick pattern here on the slanted part of this, you know, abatement situation, because you wouldn't want those pesky skateboarders having fun on your property. Coming up here, this is the Hollywood Motel. Look at this like classic sign. Doesn't that belong in a horror movie? I mean, I think it does. I think it probably has been. But yeah, I don't think this place is open anymore. As a hotel, I don't think it's open. But who knows? Who knows what's going on with it right now? But I mean, it looks nice. Maybe they're doing something with it. Hey guys, I hope you like this kind of thing. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Join the Patreon, Kyle Hester Actor Guy, and yeah, click like, do that kind of thing. and we will see you on the next one. Until next time.